truck. There's a truck. I'm fine. Hey guys, I have some news. I have some awesome news. But first,
hi, can I have a venti iced macchiato, but can I sub the regular milk for almond milk and the vanilla for brown sugar syrup?
Hey vlog.
Wait, actually, I don't know. How do I put my, Okay, cool. So, I have some big news, some late news. I've been meaning to make this video for so long. It's like so embarrassing, but I figured I'd film outside because it's actually kind of nice, but I feel like it's gonna start raining like any second now. So,
You need to get this.
That's all. Just kidding, that's not the announcement. I released a song. So basically I wanted to make a YouTube video just to kind of like promote the song, give you some background information on it, like the whole process of like making it, uploading it, because for me it's really interesting to know the why behind a song and like the process of making a song. So yeah, the song, you can stream it on pretty much any big streaming service except for SoundCloud. I uploaded it myself personally to SoundCloud, but for some reason people are having trouble finding it, even though it's there. Like I put it there myself.
I don't know.
But anyway, you can stream it on like Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, or you can buy it from iTunes. It's only 99 cents.
Anyway.
The song is called Numb by me. It's kind of an upbeat song with a personal message. So let me give you some background of the song. So about a year and a couple months ago, I went through a breakup, and it was bad. Like I really loved this person, and it was just cut off like that, and I cried like a lot. And one of my coping mechanisms for getting over the breakup was writing song lyrics. I've always wanted to produce music, release music, and this breakup actually gave me it was actually the catalyst that kind of helped me to really put like my thoughts and words into music. So one good thing came out of it. The song is about the emotions and the things that I felt after the breakup and things that I felt like during our relationship. I'm not gonna name who the guy is because that's just not cool, and I don't hate him or anything. So this song isn't like something that I released to be like, oh, listen to how horrible you made me feel. Like, no, this is just my words and thoughts through music. I'm not trying to get at anyone. I'm not trying to start a fight or anything. It was just my emotions and stuff. Have that in mind when you listen to it. Please listen to it.
Please listen to my song.
Now about the process of making the song. It started off just with me, you know, just coming up with just lyrics in my head, eventually writing them down, typing them out rather, because I didn't want to forget them. And then I started just like thinking of like melodies and stuff. And the more I had really like no plan to release music. This was just me trying to cope. I wasn't really actually sure, like saying to myself as I was writing the lyrics down, oh yeah, this is gonna be such a bop. I'm gonna release this and it's gonna be great. Like I had really no intention of releasing this, but the more I kept playing it in my head and coming up with melodies and like the beats, I kept thinking more and more, wow, this could turn into a really good song. Like better than ones that I've like written in the past that really wouldn't have gone anywhere. So this was all during the summer. Then senior year rolls around, and I remember we have to do a senior project, and it can be anything that like you haven't done before that you've wanted to do. I was like, this is my chance. This gives me a reason to actually put forth the effort to try and actually produce and release this song. I started actually doing some music stuff, putting together the melody and stuff in GarageBand. It was so bad. It was so basic. It was just bad. So I kept making changes to it, tweaking it here and there to just try to improve it a little bit. I knew that I was going to get professional help later on, so I didn't stress too much about the things that I didn't know how to do in GarageBand, you know, just certain musical elements, but I had a nice outline, and I got it to a point where I thought, okay, this is good enough. Professional help will carry it the rest of the way, and I might insert a clip of the GarageBand version of the song before I actually took it to a producer, so then you can see how much it changed and how much it got better with professional help. Oh. 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 So long story short, I found a local producer. His name is Daniel Gregory from Sit and Spin Studios. He said I could give him a little shout out. He has helped me tremendously. He's amazing at what he does. He has some other music out on SoundCloud. Type in his name, Daniel Gregory. I'll put it like here so you'll know how to spell it. But he's really good, and he does the style of music that I kind of like, the pop, kind of electronic, EDM, that kind of stuff. He carried this song. He made so many changes to it, good changes though, from the time that I brought it to him to the final product. I met with him in person twice, I think for like a total of 5-ish hours, I don't know. It was really easy. I just uploaded what I had on GarageBand to his computer. I think I just airdropped it to him actually, and he was able to look at it on his computer and make all the tweaks and changes necessary. What was really cool though was when I got to record the lyrics. I didn't know this person. This is my first time meeting him. I made my mom, who was there with me, I made her go out of the room so she couldn't hear the song because it was a surprise. No one, like none of my family had heard what I had so far of the song. I think I had only shown it to this point to like a couple friends saying like, this would be a really good idea. I'm probably gonna release it. And I don't really like singing in front of people. I really don't. Like, I'm more comfortable with it now because I've had to sing in front of people for this song and for other things, but at this point I was not comfortable really with singing in front of a person, let alone someone I've never met before until that day. But it was really cool. I felt so professional being in the studio and having the mic like right here and the big headphones on. It was like how you see in the movies, and it was so cool, and I was like fangirling. So we took a couple different recording samples, so I sang the song a couple different times in order to get like the sound that I wanted, to get the right pitch because I messed up a couple times. When I went back the second time, we re-recorded some other parts to make sure they were just as spot on as they could be. Now, still in the final product, I will say there are some vocal parts that I'm not that proud of. It's starting to rain. Hold on. I'm gonna move into the, oh shoot. I have to get my stuff out of my car. Oh no. Ah! The rain ruined everything. This video was going so well, or maybe it was going horribly. I don't know. Okay, what's up? Even in the final product, there are some vocal parts here and there that I wish I could have improved upon, done better. But you know, it is what it is. I think it's still a pretty good song considering it's the first thing I've ever like actually had produced. So after the first time I met with Daniel, there was this horrible instrumental part that I knew I wanted in the song, but what I had on my GarageBand sample for that instrumental part, it just sounded horrible. I couldn't find the right instrument through GarageBand to use for that part, but I knew I needed that part in there. So Daniel was like, you know, look, just give me a couple days. This was after the first session, by the way. He said, give me a couple days and I'll figure out something to work in here. A couple days go by, I get an email from Daniel and he sends me a sample of what he has so far. And it was like so much of an improvement from what we had done in the studio a couple days before. He added all this bass that was desperately needed because the song was just kind of flat, like it had no like dimension. And he added, I don't know how to describe this, like after the chorus the first time, then there's like these horns that kind of bop in and bop out. It's like bum 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 bum. He added those and I was like, okay, completely unexpected, but I love it. He added so much of like his own touches to it that I never would have thought to put in there. He's just such a good producer when you can do that and you just like know what fits. He knew what the song needed before I knew what the song needed. You know what I mean? Like, he's just really talented. I really admire that, and I really wish I had that kind of brain, and I kind of do, but I kind of don't, and that's beside the point. But anyway, I was like, I love this. There are just you know, some vocal changes that I need to make. I want to change certain parts of the instruments. I still need to, you know, there were just some little tweaks that still needed to be made. So that's when he was like, okay, let's meet up a second time. And I went back the second time. Like I said, we re-recorded some vocals. We did some more instrumental changes. I'll put in some video clips here and there of like what the song was starting to sound like, how it was starting to come together. And he put in a little bit of auto-tune because, you know, my voice was still off pitch a little bit, probably because I was just still nervous singing in front of someone. Daniel and I both agreed that we still want my voice to be heard, not like some voice that's completely auto-tuned. Like, that is my voice. After that second time with Daniel in the studio, we sent a couple more emails back and forth. He sent me the final product. I said, okay, it was just these couple, 3 or 4 things, little tiny tweaks that needed to be changed. He sent me back a version with those tweaks made, and that was the final version of the song. But the whole process was amazing, and I'm so glad I got to work with someone who is so good at what he does. I definitely want to release more music in the future. I already have some ideas that I think would be pretty good. I definitely want to work with Daniel again. It just makes me happy. I just love making music, producing music, and I don't really care if I get famous or not off of it. If I do, great, because that's what I love to do, and that would be so awesome. But also, if I don't get famous, it's just a good outlet for me creatively. That's how I express myself. I'm just like so happy for this opportunity. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that I'm leaving out about the song, about the process. I believe the song's pretty relatable to anyone who's gone through a breakup before, and I hope you can just jam to it and be on the lookout for some more music from me in the future. I love you all. If you have listened to my song, or if you are right now, or if you will listen to it in the future, I thank you for doing so. It means a lot. I hope this video wasn't too boring and it was actually kind of interesting. My pretties, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and your week and your life.